Hi lads and lasses, and welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Subject I've covered once or twice before. Different darts, do they matter? Different weights, different lengths, different flights. I think a lot of it, personally, and this is only my thinking, subjective, no shouting and bawling at me, right? My perspective is, it's very minimal differences that the different flights and different stems make to you. What the stems and flights are is a different story. Now I like the click system for the simple reason is they rotate, so when your darts go in you get a lot less interference from one dart to another because the flights will move out of the way and allow your dart to just plough on through into the board. If you're going onto the old pressed polymer type ones with fixed stems, obviously number one, you can Robin Hood the flight, you can destroy your flight in one go. You find that they get chewed up to death. Mine did anyway when I was playing with them sort of flights. Literally 2 days. If I had a long session like 3-4 hours in a day, a set of flights were ruined within that. Sometimes I was using 2 sets in a day. So if you calculate out what the click system type, because that's not the only one, there's L style and there's all sorts of different ones, but primarily one where your flight will actually turn out of the way as your other dart comes in. Some of the old spinners, they're neither use nor ornament because they're all floppy and what have you, whereas the click system is nice and tight. You can't even tell when you throw in the darts that they are actually rotators. You can't tell. I've digressed again like I usually do, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to throw 3 different darts for you. I've got this set, which you can have a look at there, which I've used in some of the old videos. I've used them all in some of the old videos. Now this is a 21 gram Eric Bristow dart. This dauber is from the 1980s. This is one of my brother's old sets of darts, which are, I've not officially weighed them, but they're between 28 and 30 grams. They are proper daubers. And then we've got my 24 gram, which you've seen loads of times before, and will be given away at some point in the not too distant future when I move on. These are the Mamba 2s, the Peter Snakebite Right Mamba 2s in 24 grams. So we've got a full spectrum. So you've got a spectrum there, you've got a 21 gram going all the way up to, for argument's sake, let's call it 29. So you've got 8 grams in the difference from 21 to 29, and then you've got these right in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 of them in my hand, throw them totally randomly, and what we'll do is see how they fly and see where they land in the board. So here we go, on to part 2. Right lads and lasses, so now we've got to section 2. We're actually going to throw the darts. I've shown you which ones they are, but we'll have a quick look again. Have a look at the difference in them. As you can see there, you've got, I'll get my finger out of the way so you can actually see the bottom of the point. So you can see the different lengths of barrel there. Different weights. You've got 29 grams here, we're calling it. We don't know whether 28 or 30. We've got 21 grams here and 24 grams here. They've all got different lengths of shaft, as you can see. Little one here, medium one there, a bit longer one there. Same flights on them. Could change them for other flights, it wouldn't make any difference. But I'm just going to show you what a mechanical throw can achieve. If you get a mechanical throw like mine, it makes very little difference the type of darts that you use, very little difference. That's why I like Peter Wright. I change my darts every few months, give the old sets away, because I can virtually throw with anything once I've took a couple of minutes to get used to it. I can throw virtually with anything. $60. $121. Right, so that's up top at the 20s. So now what we'll do is we'll come downstairs to the 19s, just to prove that it's not just one area of the board that I'm just that used to throwing at. I can hit it with anything. Right, so there we went down to the 19s. Now what we'll do, just as a bit of a finale, we'll have a go at the Bully Dully Doodah. There you go. Right, so hopefully that's demonstrated to you that it doesn't matter what darts you use, doesn't matter what weight they are, if you've got a seriously solid mechanical throw, it means that you can do so many things. I know a lot of people have contacted me and said I can't throw the way that you throw. It's all a matter of perseverance. It's all a matter of how much you want it and how much you're prepared to persevere to get to that level. Because believe me, I am not a natural dart player. I have to practice to keep going. Once I stop practicing, my levels drop dramatically. So it's not, you get certain people that are like, well, Michael Van Gerwen says he is, and Gary Anderson says he is. He can have 2 weeks off, come back and throw like a world champion. I wish I could do that, not a chance. But once I start putting the hours in, the accuracy comes, it builds back up again, and I get to a phenomenal level. So thanks for watching, and like I say, when you go to pick darts, pick them for you. Pick them how they feel in your hand and how they feel, not how they fly into the board. I've said this a million times. You can go and get a set of brand new darts. One of my subscribers did it the other day. He's been and bought a set, I think it's Raymond van Barneveld darts, and he's thrown a 180 with them virtually straight away. All I would say is the same as I say to everybody: if you're still doing that in a month's time, then that's absolutely fine. I will absolutely agree with you, but you will more than likely find that 2 or 3 hours in, could be 10 minutes in, could be 2 days in, those darts will stop performing for you, because what you're doing is you're working at a higher level of concentration because they're new. It's like when you get a new car, you're all excited about it and you're dead keen to drive it, you want to wash it, and then after a couple of weeks you think to yourself, I can't be bothered washing that today. And it just goes that way. What it does is you lose the enthusiasm for your new piece of equipment, be it a car, a motorbike, a new house, whatever it is. So you start off at a high level of concentration, high level of enthusiasm over your new piece of kit, and then as it wanes away, your standards start to drop again. It's all about trying to keep that level of concentration over a period of time. And that's why for a lot of people, I can change darts every 5 minutes, as I've just demonstrated here. I can pick any of those sets of darts up. I take 3 sets of darts out with me when I go playing. And what I'll do sometimes, if you've got somebody who's a bit sour over it because you're beating them, I just say to them, there's 3 or 4 sets of darts in that case, mate, or go and get me the ones from behind the bar. It's irrelevant to me. Go and get me the old ones that the dogs chewed from behind the bar, and I'll play you with them. Because it doesn't matter, within seconds, within I'd say 2 to 3 throws, I can adapt to virtually any set of darts, and that's the way that you want to try and get yourself to. If you can get yourself to that sort of level, then you'll have ultimate confidence in everything that you're doing. Walk into a venue and own it. Like a lot of people say about going, I'm digressing again, about going to competitions and what have you. You've got, when you walk into a building, you've got to feel like you're comfortable there. Not like you own it, because then if you come across stupid and cocky, basically when you lose, you're just going to feel about 2 inches tall, because inevitably you are going to lose at first. Without any doubt, you've got to learn to lose before you can learn to win. So anyway, enough of the waffle. You've seen the video. I've proved to you now that hopefully that you agree that it doesn't matter what set of darts that you use. It's all about tailoring things. It's all about what's up here, basically. Well, it's all about the mental side of the game. The sort of darts, as long as you've got a mechanical throw, if you've got a quirky throw that takes a certain sort of dart for it to work, then fair enough. But if you've got a good mechanical throw, anything should work. Alright, so thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. And don't forget, lads and lasses, always, 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 totally okay. Oh, 85 again. Well, that shows what I've had there, about 6 visits, something like that. 2 180s. two 140s, that's the sort of standard we want to play to. So just thought I'd tag that in with a bit of a practice one. Right, so there you go.